This is Inside Indiana Business Radio for the afternoon of Tuesday, July 9th, 2024. I'm Sarah Simcox. Pennsylvania-based Doral Renewables marked the beginning of commercial operations for its $475 million Mammoth North Solar project in Stark County. CEO Nick Cohen said the state has proven to be the ideal site for the project, which is the first of 3 phases to be completed.
Indiana really is the most competitively advantaged location for this kind of business. The grid is here, the farm fields are flat, and the communities are very accepting of this new form of farming.
The second and third phases are currently underway in Pulaski County. Governor Eric Holcomb announced today that the first semiconductor-focused conference and trade show of its kind in the Midwest will convene industry leaders and public officials in Indianapolis in 2025. The Semi Expo in the Heartland is scheduled for April 1st and 2nd, 2025, at the Indiana Convention Center. The U.S. Department of Energy has made a conditional commitment to provide a direct loan of up to $1.2 billion for Oregon-based Entex battery separator manufacturing facility in Terre Haute. The company broke ground last September on the 1.4 million square foot facility, which is expected to result in 635 new jobs by the end of 2027. The company must meet certain technical, legal, environmental, and financial conditions before the loan is awarded, which is expected to happen in the next several months. From the number one source for Indiana business news, this is Inside Indiana Business Radio.
IBJ Media, Inside Indiana Business, and the Indiana Economic Development Corporation invite you to the Engage Indiana series, presented by CareSource, Indiana University, and Old National Bank. With an unrelenting focus on growing Indiana's economy, we'll dive into each region's unique challenges and distinct opportunities for growth. 9 regions, 1 goal. Indiana's bold future starts here. Discover more and register at ibj.com/engage.
5 southwest Indiana counties are in the design phases of infrastructure projects after the region received more than $15 million from the Indiana Department of Transportation. Knox County will use $6.2 million to overhaul the nearly 100-year-old Mays Road Bridge, which Knox County Highway Department Superintendent Matt Holden said will not only address structural challenges, but visibility issues as well.
This is a very large project for Knox County because of the levee causing a lot of issues with the approach, sight distances. There's been several accidents out there. Basically, you come across the levee, and the levee is very steep on both sides. Mm-hmm. And then as soon as you come across the levee, the bridge is right there. This bridge was shut down a couple of years ago for like 6 months because somebody hit the bridge and damaged it. And it took about 6 months to get the bridge fixed and the road back open. Not only is this being replaced due to the approaches and all that, but it does have a weight limit on it currently. It's currently posted for 14 tons. With a new bridge, it will not have that. It'll be rated for legal loads.
Gibson, Warwick, Spencer, and Daviess counties are also receiving between $1.5 million and $3.5 million in grants for various road and bridge projects. The Indiana State Board of Animal Health is reminding operators of animal care facilities, animal rescue operations, and retail pet stores that under a new law that took effect July 1st, they must register annually with the state agency. Earlier this year, Indiana lawmakers expanded the state's registration program from voluntary to mandatory, the board noted in a news release. The mandatory registration law applies to any public or private animal control center, as well as any animal shelter, humane society, animal rescue, or any other animal impounding facility intended for the humane treatment of animals. Facilities previously enrolled voluntarily must re-register to ensure that information is up to date. Retail pet stores must also register and meet specific requirements for where dogs offered for sale are sourced. Stevanato Group, an Italian-based life sciences company that makes glass vials and syringes for pharmaceuticals, has committed to paying employees at its new Fishers facility no less than $70,000 annually. Plans for the company's $500 million U.S. hub were first announced in 2021. The company plans to create 515 new jobs over the next several years. Ricardo Buta is president of the Americas at Stevanato.
You see the cost of living going up, right? Probably faster than in other the average, I would say, right? And so you need to make sure that you are at the top. Again, as I said earlier, because we are competing with big names.
Stevanato says being transparent about salaries also helps attract talent from other states. The 560,000 square foot production facility is now up and running and features a cafeteria to encourage employees to eat meals together. I'm Sarah Simcox for Inside Indiana Business Radio On Demand.